stay low. So I don't know how many times I'm going to tell you during this video that this entire area is new. It's not new. It's just since I've moved here in 2020, it seems like everything amazing has doubled. I usually do skate videos. There's going to be 1 minute and 20 seconds of spectacular skating. And then we're going to go back to what I call the chill district. There is a neighborhood in Toronto that has entirely reinvented itself. Yes, the West End has everything you'd expect in a big city downtown, with 1,000 restaurants, raging clubs, trendy stores, along with both shakers and movers. A lot of shakers. This is not just another restaurant district, though. This is a place for being regardless of buying. This chunk of Toronto wasn't even here 5 or even 3 years ago. Well, half of it was. So buckle up and keep your notes handy. This is the most comprehensive examination ever of the already legendary Chill District. The term Chill District is a term I made up. It'll probably go down like fetch or snice. So let's do the perimeter of the Chill District. This old iron bridge is a popular gateway to the Chill District, and as we cross you can see the massive wall of condos and complexes that is the southern border of our district. That wall of buildings is over 1 kilometer long, with only 2 streets but numerous passageways cutting through it and leading into the Chill District. The yellow pedestrian bridge is another way to get into the area. Definitely the best way if you're on a bike or on skates. This is a world-class view here. You'd think they could have put up a respectable fence. At the far end of front is Spadina, our eastern boundary. And there's a third bridge under the shadow of the CN Tower, which also enters the Chill District from the south. I love the Sky Dome. Go Jays. That pile of glass and steel there is the Well, Toronto's new world-class landmark. But I'm going to give you the full tour of that soon. From here you travel north along the eastern boundary of Spadina to the frantic intersection of Spadina and King. Then straight down King Street West, several blocks to the big ugly corner under construction. It'll be so convenient when this new subway station is complete. But that's not actually scheduled to happen until 2030. The boundary so far might not seem so chill, but once I bring you into the Chill District, you're going to be seriously surprised. Oh yeah, this pub on the corner is Toronto's oldest pub. It's been there 175 years. I wonder what breakfast was like back then. Moose and eggs with gourd hash browns, maple bark tea. Now to complete the simple rectangle around the Chill District, you travel down Bathurst toward the starting point by the big white building and the iron bridge. I'm claiming everything that's on both sides of the border streets as being in the Chill District. Otherwise, I wouldn't have an LCBO and my badass, hyper-masculine French rosé would not be in my district. Let's get King Street West out of the way. King Street West is a legendary destination for those who love to party, eat, and drink. Oh yeah, watch this couple on the right. They're having a little fun for the camera. So my secret tactic for getting these people on camera without weirding them out is I set up my camera in the right direction, hit record, and then walk away from it, maybe even do other things. That way they don't have some grimacing stranger staring down the lens at them. The people in this neighborhood are very tolerant, and that helps too. So yeah, everyone knows that King is the thing when it comes to epic dining or a celebratory night out. So I didn't really feel like creeping around, pointing my camera at strangers who were partying and eating. Sorry about that. There are so many restaurants and clubs on King Street West that I didn't get around to filming, so come check it for yourself. It is very hyped up and slightly glamorous at night, until it's not. Now this is the new thing that changes everything. The recent development that tied this neighborhood together. 5 years ago, this was a bit of a barren wasteland with broken sidewalks, parking lots, and low-rise commercial buildings. Wellington Street West is now this grand boulevard of the West End, and it even feels like a tunnel of vegetation for pedestrians. This massive activity in retail and residential complex popped up 2 years ago. Well, it didn't pop up, it was a few years of construction, but it was quick. And this summer, it was absolutely buzzing. It almost feels like I live in the fitness district. The group class you're seeing here is run by Sweat and Tonic, who have an incredible array of group fitness activities and world-class instructors. Sweat and Tonic definitely has the vibe that I want my next gym. Fun fact. The well draws cold water from Lake Ontario to regulate temperatures throughout the complex, reducing energy consumption and environmental impact. I knew that lake was good for something. So there's a lot of weird, fun things to do at the well. The pop-up events here are epic. There was a place where you could pet puppies. I've seen an ice rink, outdoor movies, winter champagne gardens, awkward coffee raves. I never know what bizarre spectacle I'm going to linger at when I was just popping over to the shoppers or something. So I'm going to flounder when it comes to describing the architecture here because I have absolutely no idea what it takes to build something so interesting and intricate on such a grand scale. What I do like is the see-through British Museum style ceiling with the Jetson skyline behind it. The classical Romanesque marble arches integrate naturally with the neighborhood's brick warehouse past. So my highly informed architectural diagnosis is that the well is trippy and has flow. There's a lot of stores here, but I didn't feel like gimping it out to shoot a mall commercial. But my two favorite stores are here. Lululemon is the clothing brand I wear the most, and Groovy is my only running shoe source. I can shop at like 5 shoe stores and find one pair, or I can go to Groovy and find 5 pairs I like. It's almost a problem. And no, none of this video is sponsored. This is all kind of random and totally unpaid. Now let's check out the place you should never visit after one of those fitness classes. I'm going to show you a plethora of places to pleasantly plump out. There are many places you can eat here where you can get actual super nice healthy meals. If I could just get to the carvery without stopping to investigate the source of various wafting smells, I would go there more. Above ground, the scene is more sophisticated yet still laid back. The other side of the street has trendy, relaxed places too. A grand old pub called the Duke of Wellington, my personal favorite. There's even fine dining and more hidden spots on that other side of the road. Wow, that was a lot, right? Wow, that well is something. It's pretty crazy over there, eh? Let's slow things down just a bit and check out this waste of space. Hotel One has created this oasis in the city that feels like a chill lounge. It really is one of those places where you can just feel yourself relaxing if you stop there for a moment. It's hard to believe the jackhammers and fumes of Bathurst Street are just half a block away. Every season is spectacular here, but I absolutely adore summer in this part of Toronto. There's no place in the world I'd rather be from July to September. And I'll be honest, for all my Canadian bravado, I'm not ready for winter this time. I'm actually more devastated than ever. But Hotel One really softens the blow. Can you believe this? Our own little neighborhood rink. Hotel One encourages people in the neighborhood to skate here. The rink is free and immaculately well maintained. I found it covered in snow once, but it was shining like a mirror the next morning. A quick correction here, I've been calling it Hotel One. like 1,000 times it's actually one hotel. I guess I'm slumming it too much. I don't know the nice hotels. Oh yeah, I'm going to say it a few more times too, probably. Thank you, Hotel One, for the rare luxury of space and for your horticultural prowess. Stacked Market, at the corner of Bathurst and Front, has to be chill central. I mean, if chill is a little different than relax. It's a vibrant market with shaded corridors, sunny patios, and an abundance of seating. And you don't need to be a customer to hang out here at Stacked Market. This is my favorite venue to throw a party in Toronto. So many activity areas, an artistic atmosphere, helpful staff, and like a dozen bathrooms. The overall aesthetic sets a movie-like scene for a memorable event. That was dope. They even have comedy nights here. The brewery also has many events and a great menu. Milky's Coffee has the best coffee. You can get fried chicken, fresh homemade pasta, tacos, and other foodstuffs here at Stacked Market. There's always something to do at Stacked Market. There's a basketball court, pickleball courts. I've played mini curling, drunken cornhole, and air hockey here too. And of course that too. Stacked Market is very much an art space. There's heavy emphasis on local creativity, and the scene changes a little bit every time I revisit. Well, not every time, but if I take a break for a week or two. Doggies. There's even a skate shop at Stacked Market in the spring and summer, owned and operated by highly informed skaters. I love stepping into this fascinating vintage shop. Oh, a phone from when I was a teenager. Just outside Stacked, you've got dodgy old Bathurst Street, which has very useful stores right across from Stacked Market. And Stacked Market is so chill that you can actually get your dining supplies across the street or pizza at Domino's 1 block away and have a picnic at Stacked Market. You can't bring in outside alcohol though. It's very reasonable. I told you Bathurst was dodgy. Oh, and yes, there's this myth that there's no parking around here, but there's a ton of parking under the Farm Boy, the Well, and a bunch of other places, but I don't want to talk about parking because that's so boring. People ask me, how can you live like this? Stuffed in a little box amongst all these neighbors. I find it comforting to live within the canyons of humanity, our little modern caves in the sky glittering within a crystal landscape. And I love the sharp, clean edges, if it's juxtaposed with the history it was built on. Here you can see a sort of stratification of architectural heritage. That one looks modular. It's not. That'd be cool though, just snap a new piece on when the population grows. Some would say all of these architectural styles clash, but I think they manage to complement each other. The towers shine brighter among the pleasant old brick buildings, and the light that bounces off the glass illuminates the century-old tones within the bricks. There's a sort of storytelling within these urban compositions. I should just write a poem about it, right? Okay, so back to how we brutes survive in the cold, inhospitable labyrinth of glass and steel. We get by. While we don't have the luxury of big backyards or 2,500 square foot homes, the amenities games in Toronto is getting crazy. In this building, there's a pool, 2 ping pong tables, a fireplace courtyard, a movie theater, pool table, shuffleboard, barbecue deck, a solid gym, a rooftop dog run, and a living roof. This is a pretty cool little ecosystem that has been cultivated and is thriving on a roof. Yes, this neighborhood isn't cheap, but nothing within an hour's drive here is cheap. No, I don't work in real estate either. I'd make a killing if I did. Seriously. It's not all butterflies and serenities around here. The locals do really enjoy their balcony parties. But I don't like to spy on my neighbors all the time. Okay, I had to put a little skating in. I know every nook and cranny of this neighborhood, and it offers some challenging terrain or some easy flow depending on your mood. I skate all over Toronto, but when I get back into this neighborhood, I feel a little safer and a lot more creative. It's got unique features, interesting alleys, and a long, smooth cycle lane where I can burn off whatever I have left in me. Any visitors I have from out of town are always astounded at how jarring Bathurst Street is and how we can just walk 50 meters away into this Victoria Memorial Square Park where it feels like you're in a totally different peaceful city. Originally, the park was the first European burial ground for Fort York soldiers from 1793. As you can see, we have a somewhat artistic community here. Challenges my concept of art, but I know that synchro walking this well can't be easy. Of course, the fitness scene makes great use of the park. This group is called the Midnight Runners. They could have called themselves the Midnight Jumping Jackers as well, but I think they made the right choice. Victoria Memorial Square Park seems like the heart of the district, like all roads lead here. Victoria Memorial Square Park also happens to be ground zero for the dopest, darlingest dogs of the district. I just love seeing people with their spirit creatures next to them. Watching people with their little thing on a string always makes me a little less crusty. People are cute too, I guess. There's even people in this park who walk their cats on leashes. Multiple people. And they do it pretty well. They do wind up picking them up at some point because it's pretty hard to boss a cat around. I imagine most of these dog owners don't let their dogs sleep with them, but rather make their dogs sleep with them. After the dogs, I've got nothing left. I saved the best for last. So that's it, the newly invigorated Toronto district that surprised the world. A friendly, active neighborhood in a big city that can be both pleasant and exciting, where just stepping out of your door for no reason is back in style. The chill district is the ultimate place to be, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Stay low.